This is Joshua. He's hungry. Today, he's not eaten any food. Literally nothing. He's not just hungry, he's starving. In all reality, Joshua will die of hunger-related disease, maybe not today, but not that too long in the future. He'll join the other 11,000 children who die daily of hunger-related diseases. Now, Joshua is not in some barren desert like the Sahara where there is no food. Literally, a 5-minute walk up this hill, there's a small supermarket where you can buy as much food as you really want or would need. Joshua's issue is that he's an orphan. His guardian neighbor is trying to raise her own 3 children by herself and then also look after Joshua and his little sister. But she has no job. How do you put food in the belly of your own children, let alone your dead neighbor's children? She tries, but what's her chances? She's got no education, she's got no unemployment benefits, she's got no social security. It's not that she's fallen through the cracks of the system, there is no system. She literally has no way to put food into Joshua's belly. This is Joshua. He watched today as some lucky children went to school. He so wishes he could go to school, but it costs 50 cents to go to school here. And he hasn't got 50 cents. 50 cents. He's not alone. Most people in this slum, they live on $1 or $2 a day. How do you take the dollars that you earn and pay rent, buy some food, and still have 50 cents left over to pay for school fees? You just can't. He won't go to school ever. No education, no learning. He'll remain illiterate, not able to read or write. And Joshua will stay here and die in this slum. And along with maybe the other 60 million children in the next decade who live in the slums on our planet. Now, I know that the Bible has lots to tell us about the poor. In fact, there are over 2,000 verses in the Bible that tell us who seemingly read and follow the Bible that we should take the side of the poor and the oppressed. And we all know that if we follow Jesus, we're following someone who himself was poor. But theology is never done in a vacuum. You see, it's one thing to believe that God loves the poor. It's another thing to see it firsthand or see it through video and say, okay, God loves the poor, and because I love that same God, I should love the poor also. But who we listen to determines what we hear. Where we stand determines what we see. What we do determines who we are. So who are you? See, Joshua's only problem is that he was born in the wrong place. He didn't choose to be born here. So should he be condemned to a living hell now because of a choice he never made? And now something else is about to happen to Joshua and his family. It's about to get dark in this slum. And there's no lights. There's no police present. I mean, during the day, we see the chaos, we see the trash, we see the smell of sewage, we see people walking around, we see them barely surviving by their living. But at dark, we don't see what happens. 1 out of every 3 women in Haruma have been beaten or abused. Nearly 1 out of 2 10-year-old to 19-year-old girls, 45% of them, have been raped in this slum. Turn the sun off, and this slum and little Joshua live in fear of violence. And in the dark of night, no one knows what happens. No one's here filming it. It's hidden, but it's real. But this is Joshua. He's still here. He can't escape. And what did he do wrong? Nothing. Nothing. What we do determines who we are. Is there someone out there who's willing to walk the way of Jesus, to be his hands and his feet? Is there something or someone who can pierce the darkness and bring light into even the darkest place on earth? So here's the good news. There are some incredible people who live in this slum who are walking the way of Jesus to help Joshua, to give him food, to give him a safe place to grow up, an education to empower him. You know, for 17 cents, food can be put in his belly. $35 a month will give him an education to empower him out of the cycle of poverty. And the good news is, you can join this movement. You can be a part of helping this Joshua and many other Joshuas. Join the movement to kick extreme poverty off the face of the planet and live out the gospel of Jesus Christ in a most powerful, real way.
Can you tell me what you have understand from this video? Anyone across it? Come.
I have learned from this video that there was a boy named Joshua, and he lived in a slum in extreme poverty where they did not even have 1 cent to go out for their bills, foods, etc. Even though Joshua was poor, he still wanted to go to the school, but he couldn't. His parents were dead, and his neighbor was raising him with 4 kids, and the neighbor thought that it was very hard to raise a orphan boy. And in that slum, in the day everything will go fine like the normal day, but in the night the girls would get raped, get violenced, and in that slum every single woman from age 30, 45 would have at least got beaten once or twice in her whole life.
Now another thing. You know what is the exactly opposite to the Joshua? You all. He's in such a unlucky stage surviving over there, and just opposite to there, you all are so lucky to have your mother, father, even your relatives. You have a home. You come to a very good school. That is one of the renowned school of the Java. See, this is the school that has been interconnected with the James. That is one of the biggest school of the Nepal. Your parents are paying so much. You are studying, you have a books, you have a bag, you come with a tiffin. If you don't have a tiffin, you will move to the canteen. If you don't have a canteen, also you will move to the dining hall. You should just see that you all are so lucky. But also, whenever we will move to like we have a tour, yesterday we moved to a tour. Lots of the students, they have known very much things from their side, but lots of that, they have no idea where they are. Because they don't have the value. Actually, the thing is not about this poverty only, but the thing is value. Whatever you are wearing, whatever you are reading, wherever you are studying, even you are studying in the smallest school of the Java, but also your parents are affording for you. They are affording. Who wants this? Who wants this? Who don't want?
You don't want?
In your life, it is valuable or not?
Yes.
Most valuable thing. If this is not with you, you can't study. If this is not with you, you cannot buy anything. If it's not with you, you cannot travel. If it's not with you, then no one will respect us. So you want this? Is it important? Who wants this? Still, it is important. Who Who want this? Still it is valuable? Yes. I've just showed you an example that how much maybe your life is also crumpled like this, but you can add your value by making it again better, because your value is never going to be down. Just you are not knowing what is your value. So try to find out the mistakes you have done. If you are not studying, don't study for. I am not saying that 4 hours to 12 hours you will study, 6 hours. Study. Respect the time. Respect the place you are with. Respect the people you are talking with. Respect not only with the teachers. Respect your friends. You can see Joshua is alone over there. So respect each and everything that is around you. So from today, maybe your life will be changed. I hope you will see the world in different perspective, with different sort of sides. So now if you are moving to the class, now just move to your class and see. There's a fan over there in the class. See, there's a desk and bench to sit. See, there's a teacher. Lots of teachers will come to you, come to teach you. We'll move to the bus. We'll move by the bus. There's a driver to take you home. You are in a very comfort zone. So just respect the things that you do. Okay? So you understood what was the video was about?